9 signs you have a lone wolf personality, not just an introvert. There's a clear distinction between being a lone wolf and merely being an introvert. This difference is all about independence. A lone wolf thrives on self-reliance, preferring to tackle life's challenges single-handedly, rather than leaning on others. Being an introvert, in contrast, is about energy exchange. You simply recharge better when you're alone. Now, having a lone wolf personality can seem a bit mystifying to those who don't share this trait. But for those of us who do, it's just who we are. Here are some telltale signs that you might be more of a lone wolf than just an introvert. 1. You value your independence above all. As a lone wolf, there's nothing you prize more than your independence. This trait extends far beyond just enjoying some quiet time. It's about the thrill of relying on yourself, of being the master of your own destiny. For you, the idea of depending on others is almost alien. You'd rather face the challenges alone and find your own solutions. It's not that you don't appreciate help or companionship. It's just that you have this innate drive to do things your way, on your own terms. That's a classic sign of a lone wolf personality. And it's something that sets you apart from mere introverts who might enjoy solitude but don't necessarily have that same fierce independence. 2. You find comfort in solitude. For as long as I can remember, I've always been someone who finds comfort in solitude. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy socializing and spending time with friends and family, but there's something about being alone that just feels right to me. I relish those moments when I can sit alone with my thoughts, dive into a good book, or simply enjoy the quiet. It's in these moments of solitude that I feel truly at peace and most like myself. It's not about being antisocial or shy. It's about feeling energized and rejuvenated when I have time alone, and that's a sign of a lone wolf personality, not just an introvert. 3. You're comfortable with doing things differently. Lone wolves don't feel the need to follow the pack. In fact, they're known for their tendency to march to the beat of their own drum. Did you know that in a wolf pack, it's often the lone wolf who ventures out to find new territories and opportunities? It's a trait that's not just unique, but essential for survival and growth. Similarly, if you have a lone wolf personality, you probably don't shy away from doing things differently. You may often find yourself challenging the status quo and seeking out new paths. And that's not just brave, it's truly admirable. 4. You have a strong sense of self. One defining characteristic of a lone wolf is a deep understanding and acceptance of who they are. Unlike others who may seek validation or approval from their peers, lone wolves draw their confidence from within. They don't feel the need to conform or to change themselves to fit into societal norms. If you find that you have a clear idea of who you are, what you believe in, and what you stand for, it's a strong indication of a lone wolf personality. This unwavering sense of self is what guides them through life, often leading to unconventional but fulfilling paths. 5. You're not afraid of being alone. While many people fear the thought of being alone, for lone wolves, it's quite the opposite. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. In fact, you relish the freedom that comes with solitude. You see it as an opportunity to focus on your interests, to reflect, and to connect with yourself on a deeper level. This doesn't mean you don't enjoy company or social interactions. It just means that you're comfortable with your own company, and you don't need others around to feel content. This comfort in solitude is a telling sign of a true lone wolf personality. 6. You cherish meaningful relationships. Despite their independent nature, lone wolves aren't devoid of emotional connections. Quite the opposite, actually. While they might not have a large social circle, the relationships they do form are deep and meaningful. They value quality over quantity when it comes to friendships. It's not about being surrounded by people all the time. It's about sharing a genuine connection with someone who understands and respects your need for space and independence. If you find yourself drawn to a few close, meaningful relationships rather than a large group of acquaintances, this is a heartfelt sign of a lone wolf personality. 7. You're introspective. I've always been someone who enjoys deep thought and self-reflection. Often, I find myself lost in my thoughts, analyzing my actions, decisions, and experiences. It's like a constant journey of self-discovery, where each moment of introspection brings me closer to understanding myself better. This ability to look inward and reflect on your life is a characteristic trait of a lone wolf personality. It's not about overthinking or worrying, but rather about learning, growing, and evolving as an individual. And that's something I've always found to be incredibly powerful. 8. You're self-motivated. One thing that sets lone wolves apart is their drive. They're self-starters, always motivated to achieve their goals without needing outside encouragement or validation. Whether it's pursuing a passion, learning a new skill, or tackling a challenge, they're fueled by an internal fire. They set their own targets and work tirelessly until they've accomplished what they set out to do. If you're someone who can push yourself forward, who finds motivation from within, then you might just have a lone wolf personality. The ability to self-motivate is a distinctive trait of lone wolves, setting them apart from the crowd. 9. You're resilient. Lone wolves are known for their resilience. They face life's challenges head-on, overcoming obstacles with determination and grit. They're not deterred by failure or setbacks. Instead, they view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. Their strength lies in their ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep moving forward no matter how tough the journey. Resilience is perhaps the most defining trait of a lone wolf personality. It's what enables them to walk their own path, to live life on their own terms, unafraid of the challenges that lie ahead. Embracing your inner lone wolf, the beauty of a lone wolf personality lies in its strength, independence, and resilience. It's not just about being aloof or detached, but about finding fulfillment and contentment in one's own company. There's an old saying that goes, "The wolf on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill." It speaks to the relentless drive and determination that characterizes lone wolves. If you identify with any of these signs, take a moment to appreciate your unique strengths. Your ability to stand alone, to be self-reliant, to relish solitude, and to be resilient in the face of adversity is truly admirable. Acknowledging your lone wolf personality isn't about isolating yourself. It's about embracing who you are, valuing your own company, and harnessing your inner strength to live life on your own terms. Remember, it's not just about being different. It's about being true to yourself. And there's nothing more powerful than that. Which one of the points above resonated the most today? Also, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive new videos like this in your inbox every day.